Welcome everyone. Happy New Year. Coming around full circle has inspired me to teach a Mandala style class. So if you're not familiar, we'll just be moving around the mat in a circular way. So like move around one way and then turn around and move back the other way. Maybe do it again. Just to help reflect our own coming full circle this year. You made it. I'm also gonna sprinkle in quite a few twists. So a nice twisty mandala class. And if that sounds okay to you, I think we'll go ahead and begin standing. So pick a top of your mat and take a moment to root down through your feet. Notice what's going on there. So spread the toes, lay them back out. See if you can get a little space between them. And then lift up on your knees, engage your quads, engage your core, roll your shoulders down your back. And chin level. Let's begin taking some deep breaths in through the nose and out the nose. Taking a moment to connect, to reflect on this year, on coming full circle. If you'd like to set an intention for the class, go ahead and place your palms together at heart center. Maybe pick an intention that you'd like to send into this new year. Something to dedicate this practice to. And then drop the fingers down. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, swan dive. Little bend in your knees. You can use blocks to come down onto, or shin or the floor. Inhale, halfway look up. Pull length into your low back. Exhale, fold. 2 more times, just like that. Inhaling, fingers to the sky. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way to the top. And last time, swan dive. Exhale. Exhale, fold. And inhale all the way to the top. And let's drop the fingers down. And then put a little bend in your knees, reach down, touch the earth. Inhale, reach the fingers back up, chair pose. Send a little more weight back into your heels. Keep your core engaged. Keep breathing. Take one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway, look up. Exhale, step back into a plank and pause at the top. Keep your core engaged. Keep pressing down strongly through your hands so you're not collapsing in the heart, behind the heart, but you're creating a little poof behind there. You're really strong. And then elbows in, lower slowly all the way down. Roll your shoulders. Inhale, baby cobra. No arms. And then exhale, back through plank and downward dog. Little bend in your knees. Check out your hands. And really press down and away, sending those hips high. Maybe pedal out the feet. And we're gonna begin our first circle, first mandala. Inhale, right toes to the sky, pelvis level. And then inhale, come up on the ball, the back foot. Begin to shift forward, lifting, stepping between your hands. Back heel comes down at an angle. Inhale, squeeze, come up into warrior one. Front thighs lightly rolling out so you see your big toe. Pressing out strongly through your back heel. Glute engaged. And then let's clasp the fingers behind the low back. Roll the shoulders up and down your back. And then begin to come forward. And then when you can't come forward anymore, drop the head, bring the wrists overhead, or you can place the fingers off at an angle off the side of your mat. And breathing. And then inhale, come back up into warrior one. And then let's drop that left hand down, circle it down and around so we can turn into warrior one at the back of our mat. Another deep breath in. And then let's clasp the hands behind the low back. Make sure our shoulders are rolling up and down and shift forward. And then if you'd like to bring the wrist overhead or off the side of the mat. Keep breathing. Take breaks if you would like. Inhale, come back up, warrior one. Exhale, come down over your front foot. We're at the other end of our mat now. Step into plank. Pause, breathe. Infuse your new year with this strength. You can do it. Lower the knees for a little less intensity. And then elbows in. Go ahead and lower all the way down. Let's go ahead and do a fluid cobra here. Inhaling, rolling your right shoulder. And then rolling your left. Inhale, rolling up. And then exhale, rolling down. Beautiful. Rest your forehead on your hands. Take a couple deep belly breaths here. Maybe sway the hips side to side gently. And then bring your hands under your shoulders. Inhale, lift, plank. Exhale, press back into downward dog. Hips high, breathing. And let's do a little down dog twist here. Let's reach our right hand through to the outside of our left ankle. Keeping really strong, steady shoulders, core engaged. Twist, look under that left armpit. And come back. Go downward dog, and we're going to twist the other way. Left hand comes through to the outside of that right ankle. You look under your armpit. And then back, downward dog. And inhale, right toes to the sky. Once more, this time open your hip for boy dog. And then knee into navel back. Come up on the ball of the back foot, stepping through. This time turn your back foot out even more to come into warrior two. Bring those arms up, letting the shoulders drop down gently. Fingers extending in opposite directions. Looking out over that middle finger. And then back hand down the back leg. Bring that top hand up, arc back, reverse warrior. And then inhale back through warrior two. This time, bring your right hand down to the inside, or if you want to try the bind. So you'd twist open, or that right hand comes through and you take the bind. And then go ahead and come out, back, your warrior two, cartwheel, the hands down over that right foot, step, plank, pause, take a breath in, and then elbows lower, chaturanga, stay lifted, and then press down through your hands, toes, upward dog, knees lift, or you can always just take a cobra, and then pull through your core, round over your toes, downward dog. Inhale, right toes to the sky. Stepping through. Exhale. And now pivot your toes to the long edge of the mat. Hands can be on blocks or the earth. Between your feet. Doing a toe lock. Wherever. Do a little inhale. Lift your chin. Pull a length forward. And then exhale. Fold. And drop the head. Breathe. Inhale, halfway look up. Exhale, fold. Two more times. Inhale, halfway look up. Exhale, fold. Last time. Stay looking up and then turn over your left leg. We're now back at the front of our mat. Left leg in front. Go ahead and drop your back knee. Press through your front heel so you can come into half splits. Inhale, coming forward, chin lifting. And then exhale, dropping the head, breathing. And then inhale, come forward. Lift the back knee, pivot your foot out so you can get prepared, engage your legs, squeeze. Cartwheel the arms up into warrior 2. Breathing. Make those shoulders, pick them up and lightly roll them down. And then come forward, either place your hand on the earth or a block and twist open. Or if you take that bottom hand, reach it under between your legs, and then the top hand comes around, they find each other, and then you reopen your chest to the sky, breathing. And then inhale, come back into warrior 2. Exhale over that left leg. And then we're gonna turn to the middle long edge of our mat. Inhale, halfway look up. Left hand comes under your face. Right hand to your pelvis. Twist open through your upper back. Raise that right hand. Breathe. And then switch. Right hand on your face. And then twist open the left hand. Left hand comes down, and now turn to the other end of your mat. Lower your back knee. Press through that front heel. Come into half splits. Inhale, halfway look up. Pull a little length there, and then exhale, fold. And then shift forward. Lift your back knee, step into plank. And then from here, we're gonna rotate the feet side to side and then turn, raise that right hand and do these little flowing side planks here. So inhale the top hand, circles back down, and then you switch, rotate to the other side. Inhale, sweep the other arm up and down. A few more times like that. Really pressing down through your hand to get this nice arc through the side body. And then pause and plank, lower elbows in, inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Take a few breaths here. And then left toes to the sky. Open that left hip for boy dog. Trying to open the hip and trying to keep the shoulders square at the same time. And then straighten that leg out. And then knee to navel, step through. And now we're gonna pivot to the long edge of our mat. And this time, the variations would be, and turn your toes out a little bit, is to have your hands down on the earth or blocks, and then rotate side to side. Or we'll come all the way down, hands in prayer, and come up and move back and forth. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Couple more times. And then pause, inhale halfway, and then exhale, fold. Drop the head, maybe clasp the wrists behind you and bring them overhead. And then inhale, halfway, look up. We're gonna turn back to the front of our mat, step into plank, pause. And then elbows in, lower all the way down. Hands under shoulders. Inhale, press up, upward facing dog or maybe cobra. And then exhale, pull back into downward dog. Hips high, and breathing. And you come full circle. So we have gone all the way around our mat and come back around. And now here we are in downward dog breathing. Let's go ahead and lower our knees. Sit back on your heels. Let your hips drop to the left. Fingers reach over to the right, and then the other ones come up and over. A little side stretch here. Breathe into your side body. Breathe into your sensations. And then now coming up through center, off the other way, reach, reach, reach. And then the right fingertips come up and over. Maybe you look up. Always look down though if your neck bothers you. And then coming up, let's all fours step our right foot through, pivot your left knee, come up. We're gonna dip down here so that knee is under hip, the thighs rolling out. And I'm gonna place my hands in prayer and then exhale, sink low. Inhale, lift. And lower. And lift. And back through center. Knee to meet the other one. and switch. Extend your left leg out now. Right knee under hip. Put a little bend. Make sure it's not caving in. Rolling out here, your left thigh, and then you hands in prayer. Exhale, dip. Inhale, rise. You got this. Few more. Beautiful. Center. Knees to meet one another. Turn. All fours at the other end of your mat. And then we're going to move through some cat-cow here. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Just bring in any kind of movement you'd like here, though. So maybe with like rolling the shoulders as well, swaying side to side, pulling the core and rounding behind the heart, dropping the head, cat and cow, tailbones lifted, heart open. But any kind of movement that calls here is fabulous. Just want it to feel good, juicy, and then let's work a little more balanced strength here. Left toes, extend behind you, right fingers, really extend in the opposing directions. Curl in, exhale, press out. Inhale, exhale. Pause and extended. Curl your back heel in. Wave that hand back and kick up. And release. And we're going to switch sides here. So, left fingers, right toes, really extend as much as you can away from one another. Feel that extension. And then curl in, exhale, press out. Pause and extended. Curl the back foot in. Left hand reaches around inside of the foot and then kick up. Breathe. And then release. Beautiful. Shake it out. All fours. Core engaged as you step your right foot between your hands. Press through that front heel, right hip back, half splits. Inhale, halfway look up. Exhale, fold. And breathe. And then shifting forward, lift your back knees. Now you're in a little bit of a low lunge. Move that front foot off, side of the mat. Hands come down under your shoulders. And then lower the knee once more. Maybe come down on your forearms. Maybe kick the back foot in, reach for it or lasso it. And then release that back foot. Coming back around, lift your back knee, turning through the back long edge. back to front, lowering your back knee, pressing through your front heel. Half splits, inhale, chin lifts, pulling length forward, and then exhale, dropping the head, breathing. Inhale, shift forward. Lift your back knee. Move your front foot out to the side of the mat. Hands under shoulders. And then you can lower the back knee once more if you'd like. You can come down onto your forearms if that's accessible. And then you can kick the back foot in and you reach around or lasso it with a belt or strap. Breathe. And then release that back leg. And we're gonna lift the back knee, step into plank. Lower elbows in, all the way. Do a little fluid cobra, rolling up on the inhale, and rolling down on the exhale. And then hands under shoulders, lift up, knees wide, toes touch. Let's come back in child's pose for a moment. Rest your forehead down. Breathe into your hips. And then looking between your hands, push yourself back to a seat. Let your hips drop to the left. Bring your right leg around. If this is comfortable, wonderful. If you want to extend your bottom leg long, feel free. Sit evenly on your sitting bones. Pull your core in. Right hand behind you. Inhale, left fingers. Reach to the sky as tall as you can. And then coming forward, you hook. And then reach straight in, looking over your right shoulder. Breathe in length. And exhale, slight twist. You can always just clasp that knee to whatever's going to give you the most freedom. And then turn your head back and come undone. And we're going to extend right leg long, drawing our left heel in. And then same thing, core engage. As we can use the hands on either side of that extended leg if you'd like. And fold over, twist and fold. Breathe. And inhaling, coming up. We're gonna draw our right heel in and set up to twist the other way. Left leg is crossing over and core engaged. Left hand behind me. Inhale, right fingers to the sky. And then as you exhale, come forward, hook, twist, reach straight in. Breathe deeply. No forcing. And then bring your head back, and then the rest of you lean back, extend your left leg long now. Draw your right heel in, and then you can have your hands on either side as you twist and fold. Inhale, lift up, and we're gonna turn back around. We have quasi come back full circle again, sort of. And from here, sit back on your heels so you can draw your feet out and prepare to lay down onto your backs. And let's just draw the knees up. And you can cactus the arms. Let's just tick tock one way. Inhale through the center, off the other way. Winding down. Cross your right leg over your left leg. Pick your hips up a smidge and move them to the right, and let the knees drop to the left. Reach, look to the right. Breathe into the twist. Inhale back through center. I'm gonna switch right, left leg crosses over right. Hips pick up and move to the left a smidge, and knees drop to the right. Reach, look to the left. Breathe deeply. And then come back, re-straighten out. Draw your knees and give yourself a big hug, a squeeze, hold your breath. You did it. Congratulations. Happy New Year. And release out into Shavasana. Final resting pose. Shoulders gently roll under. Palms turn up, and the feet lightly roll out, and just let go. Let all the goodness from your practice sink in. You don't have to do anything. Take any adjustments that you need to bring more comfort and ease to this posture so that you can completely drop out. I'm going to sit and hold space, so feel free to just drift, and I'll guide you out in a moment. If you're ready to come out, you roll to your right side and pause, taking a few breaths. Always feel free to take an extra long Shavasana, though. Highly recommend that. When you're ready, use your hands to push yourself back to a seated position. What a great way to show up for yourself for the new year. I have lots more classes, adventures, as well as programs to be coming out this year. So stay tuned, subscribe. Happy New Year.